Comedian John Mulaney delivered a cheeky dig at Prince Harry and Meghan Markle while promoting his upcoming Netflix talk show Everybody's Live with John Mulaney during that recent event. Fox News says Prince Harry and Meghan Markle mocked by the comedian at the Netflix event. I mean, there were some really big names at this event, it's worth pointing out there as well, who were standing by and listening to this, giggling along with him. He noted that Netflix has invested heavily in projects like his show without a clear plan, which he says is reminiscent of their deal with Harry and Meghan. Meanwhile, Meghan has postponed her show With Love, Meghan to March 4 due to the LA wildfires, a movie that aims to reshape her public image. I feel like Meghan is continually trying to reshape her public image and now is becoming the butt of jokes in America.
Yep, the butt of jokes in America at an event run by an organisation that apparently
paying millions.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I think they're finished. I think Harry and Meghan...
But what does finished mean? I mean, what do? Go live in a hut?
Well, maybe they could just go and get a real job rather than putting forward these ridiculous programs that no one wants to watch, like Polo, for God's sake. And then we've got With Love, Meghan.
That's a cooking show, isn't it?
It's a cooking show. She's. I did see it described over the weekend. She's trying to be a $2 shop Martha Stewart. So
that's just nasty, Ash.
But the thing is, the thing is, Martha Stewart, she's got a bit of a hard edge to her, and she embraces that. We know that she's a.
I wouldn't want to work for her, right? I mean, that's the whole concept of her.
Yeah,
she's hard to work for, but she's a perfectionist.
But Meghan just tries to be this nice, normal person, nice, lovely, caring person, and yet we hear about former staffers of hers requiring therapy. So I think the problem is here that everyone, I think, has now woken up to the fact that she's a fake.
But does she have a fan base? I mean, surely Netflix, who they're really famous for being able to choose people and shows, you think about Squid Games, that are perhaps not going to be a hit, that all of a sudden become a massive hit. Their algorithm, the science behind the choosing, do you think they put that all out the window because they just wanted to get the Sussexes on board? Or do you think that there is a fan base for Meghan out there that just doesn't get infected by what John Mulaney says or what Fox News says?
Oh, I think there is a niche, and perhaps she should just focus on the niche rather than trying to be...
What do you think the niche is?
I think that we go back to some of her commentary about being a victim of media bullying and so on. I think that's a message that appeals to some. Well, I think it probably appeals to bullies themselves, people who claim to be bullied and yet are terrible bullies. Maybe that's the niche. In any case,
They do have a habit of inserting themselves into a lot of things though, right? Like you think about them turning up to the LA wildfires a couple of weeks ago and there was a question of what are they doing there? Because if you don't want to be royals, and I've covered, and I know you have as well, a lot of royal tours in Australia where they come, I think about William and Kate who went to Kerrang in the aftermath of terrible fires up that way and terrible accidents as well. And they go and essentially pay tribute to the people. It's a royal duty, and it feels like the Sussexes perform royal duties when it suits them.
Well, yeah, all they want to do is the photo op. Now, the thing about covering royal tours is that, yeah, there's that 5 minutes that creates good pictures for TV and so on, but there is hours and hours of drudgery, and the late Queen was famous for this. Princess Anne is famous for this. There's a lot of the boring stuff that goes with that 5 minutes of glamour.
Oh gosh, could you imagine some of the events you would have to attend as a member of the royal family?
Yes, look, it would be pretty soul destroying, but look, hey, it's very well compensated.
All right, we always appreciate your thoughts, Ashley Garter. Thank you.
Thank you.